Hey y'all, I'm back. What you see is the Hcalory 8 kilowatt diesel heater. It's the Toolbox Max, the 2025 upgraded version. This thing, so far, in my garage, looks amazing. I can't get over how small this device is and how portable it is and how powerful it is. It's pretty powerful. It holds almost 2 gallons or 7.5 liters. It holds, which is good, and it has a runtime of up to 62 hours. That is crazy, and I kind of believe it because I bought this actually about a couple weeks ago, and I've been running it every day. Here and there, not all day long, but every day for like a couple hours here, a couple hours there. And I just today, it wasn't even empty. It had a quarter tank left. Just today, I just topped it off to max again, because I want to calculate the hours the correct way. I haven't done that. I was turning it off and on, so I want to see how long it lasts. But I bought this heater for hot tent camping. So when I go camping, I can go camping in the winter time, and I want to use this heater to heat up my tent or my kids' tent. If all of us are gone, I have a pellet stove that I use, but for the kids, this is a little bit more. I feel more safer for the kids to have this heater for the heating system. Of course, I have a carbon monoxide detector in both of the tents, but this is more safer for my kids. I don't want my kids touching or being near the wood stove at all, period. So yeah, my kids are at that age that they don't want to sleep in the tent with me no more. Sad, but they're growing up, so they're 11 and 10. So I mean 11 and 12 years old, so they're at that age where they want their own tent, which I don't blame them. I have a Belgian Malinois, which is a wild dog, which they don't want to sleep with anyways. So me and the dog sleep together, and then the kids have their tent. So this would be, when I had the kids with me, this would be with in the kids' tent, and then I have the wood pellet stove for my tent. And if I go alone by myself, I would bring this or the wood pellet stove. But this I would probably bring for convenience. This is very good convenience. The wood pellet stove is definitely fun though, because I can cook on it. I don't need to build no cooking system. I can cook on it and anything else. But it'll still be fun to bring the diesel heater out, which it will run all day long, all night long. I don't have to worry about nothing. But so today I'm gonna test it out in the garage and show you how well it performs. So let me get this thing started up. Move this camera for you. Okay, so right now this opens. Let me show you what it has here. So it has a controller system on the device as well, so you don't need to see. That's the system for the box, and it has this thing comes out. It pops out, and then you can put this in the tent. It comes with an extension cable that goes on this, so you can put it in the tent, and then you don't have to go outside. You can have this part in the tent, but you also have the controller. So I don't mess with this at all. This stays closed. I don't touch it at all. I use the controller for to control this. So let's start it up. All you do is hold this button right here. It says it's 53 degrees. That's not accurate at all. And yeah, the accurate temperature is actually 44 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's see how good it is. I also run this. I'm gonna do another video of this. Well, maybe I'll add it to this video. I have to go to my house and get it. But this actually runs off of a small power station, which I couldn't believe it. It runs off that because there's been a lot of videos online about diesel heaters needing a certain amount of amps to even start the heater. When it runs on low, it only uses like 7 or 8 watts, but when it's on high, it uses maybe like 12, maybe 20, maybe, but still isn't much. But when it starts up, it gets up to like 150 watts. And with the DC bell plug, I mean, there was people were saying that it was hard to find power stations to actually power it. Hey, you won't believe what I got here going on. I have this. This is the Hcalory Max DC heater that I got. You won't believe what I'm running it on. It's pretty crazy, but I am running it on this power box, which is the Hcalory. Let's see, Hcalory here, and it's 32 hours, 8 watts. Which is pretty crazy. It's rocking between, so let's see, 22 and 31, going back and forth, but it goes from 7 to 8 watts. It's more right now. But yeah, there's a little power station. So you believe me, look. Come through that. This little power station here, tiny powers. No need to have a big one. I have these big ones here that I can do it no problem. But if I want to be ultra portable and then get at least 3 nights out of this, 3 6-hour nights, if not more. I can get more of that. I can get 4 nights or 6. I only speed 5 or 6 hours, so I can get 4 to 5 nights out of this battery pack right here. Small little battery pack. Just tiny. So it's starting now. You hear the clicking noise? I don't know if you can hear it. So the fuel pump is kicking in now. Not loud at all. If I was in a tent, I wouldn't even hear it. Let me see if you can get it closer so you can hear it. It might sound loud on the mic, but in person it's not loud at all. Start to speed up now. And it tells you everything on the screen. What's going on? See that? Some audio is supposed to should be coming out right now. So, this is an aftermarket heat vent. I actually ordered an insulated one, black one. The one that came with it is way too short to do anything with. It's only like 2 foot, maybe at the most, 1.5 foot of pipe that they give you, which is useless for me. I want a longer vent. This is 8 foot. What is it, 6 foot? I did order an 8 foot one from Amazon. But now it's running, so I'll is 10:53. And the temperature, like I said, was 44 degrees. Put that down there. It was 44 degrees before I got it. So I'll come back in about a half an hour and see what the temperature is. With that. I'm back, y'all. It hasn't been long enough, but I wanted to get the temperatures of the show you that this device stays pretty cool. So I have a temp gun here. See, this is on the device right now. 42 degrees. It's hot all around this whole thing. It's a little hotter here, but this is the end. So this thing is safe to touch on the outside, but not hot at all. This pipe gets it's not hot either, which I know isn't accurate because when it gets hot, when it runs for a while, I can touch it now. When it gets run for a while, I can't even touch it. It hasn't been running that long. It says this right now is 50 degrees. Let's see how hot the air coming out of here is. I got this fan on here, circulates. Circulate the air, but let's see how hot. See. outside. Try and get you a good angle so you can see the gauge here. Angle just a little more so you can see the temperature. All right. About 170. Try to get back as far as possible here. About 170 is what I got here, but it hasn't been running that long. Like I said, it normally at around 200, 220. Right now it's about 173. It's getting harder and harder, so only running for a couple minutes. 176, 178, 179. It's going up. But it'll get to 200, 215, 220, something like that. Definitely getting hot. I just want to show you that the exhaust that I have set up it goes outside. So I'll show you that real quick. So it goes. I have this pipe here and it's going right outside under my garage door. And then I have this board that goes all the way across. So the fumes are going right out. I would show you outside, but I don't want to open the garage door and let all the hot air out. But okay, I'll be back. Like I said, I'll be back in like about a half an hour. Talk to y'all later. Yeah, it's been 30 minutes. I'm back. It's still running pretty good. Let me check the vent temperature and see if this is still temperature this is for. So this is still hot. Before when I was touching it was, yeah, these little rings are hot, but that's not. $62 degrees. That's not gonna melt a tent. So I was concerned. I did order another one. I was concerned that it was gonna melt the tent, but 62 degrees isn't gonna melt the tent at all. If I stick it through the tent. But let's check the inside of this now and see what this is at. This 188 is what's going high? 90. 92, 93. It's been on my hands. I can't keep it here too much longer. Holy crap, it's hot. Trying to get an accurate temperature for y'all, but it's too hot to hold my hand here. $200. So about 200 degrees out there, which is that's hot. My hand is right there, and it's like that's like hot. I hold it for a little bit, but then it starts burning my hand. Right now, it's burning my hand. So yeah, that gets hot. The exhaust back there. Let me see if I can reach it from here. Yeah, it's not giving me an accurate reading, but as I sounded, I made it closer. This is a cheap Amazon gun, so So the exhaust, it's about 270. This warehouse 109. Can't be right. It gets hotter down the way it goes. So down here, $240. But up here it says 90. It says it's 200. It's a little cooler up here. That's weird. That's not too hot. So about 260, 240, 260. It's ranging around 280. It's hot. Check out the air up here, temperature up here for this. This is all still cool. So 70, a little hotter up here, about 70, but that's not gonna melt nothing. 90, that's 95. 105. And that's like right on the machine. But then when it comes out here, it goes 60, 70. So this is safe for the tent, I guess. I'm talking about the black one on there. Insulated. Keeps the air hotter coming out. So this is a regular dry one that's not insulated at all. But let's see what the temperature is now. So it's 44 degrees before Fahrenheit, and now it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit in 30 minutes. That's not bad. And it keeps climbing. So I'm gonna give it another half an hour and see where it's at. The temperature outside right now is pretty cold. Let me check and see what it is. 1 second. So the temperature outside right now is 27 degrees, and it feels like 1 second. And it feels like 15. So that's cold. I do have you see how no, this all up here is all open, so there's definitely air coming through here. So that's my ventilation. So it's not completely sealed off. So it probably would get harder if I sealed that off a little bit more better. But I want some ventilation just for safety purposes. And there's like, look up there, you can see out there's a gap there on the side. But it's keeping up. So I'll be back in about a half an hour and let you know how this is. This is running on high, by the way. This is on max speed. So on max speed, it definitely burns more fuel. I don't know if you can see, it was completely full and almost completely full up to max. So in a half an hour, it's really down to not a lot, but it's down. But on low, it can run. I ran on low a couple times and it didn't move at all for a couple hours. It hasn't moved. It didn't move one bit. But this is on max speed. See what the best performance of this is. Like I said, it was at 44 when I got in here today. Started this test, so we'll see how high it gets. Talk to y'all later. This heater actually has a, let me tell you, the remote has a temp sensor and then a CO sensor, so it can detect CO. So if the CO gets high in here, the system will automatically beep, and then it would shut down if it gets dangerous high. It shuts down. So this control does pretty much everything. So this thing could be outside, completely outside, and this will control everything. So it has climate control. So if I set a temperature on this remote, it will keep the temperature, and if it gets the temperature, it will. I believe it lowers the speed. It lowers the speed of the motor, and then it down to like low as it goes. It'll still be on, but it won't be putting out much heat at all. And then when the temperature drops, it ramps itself back up. So this is gonna save a lot of fuel with that future. But yeah. Oh yeah, it's been about an hour now, so I was going to show you it's still running, and I got the little fan in front so it blows thing around. But it is 73 degrees in here right now. It was 44 when we started. So it almost brought it up to 30 degrees difference. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It works good. It feels warm in here. That much. So I'm happy with that. So about an hour it took me to heat up this garage, which isn't bad at all. Like I said, it was in half an hour. It was still better than outside. As I said, it's cold outside right now, so this is perfect. Look at the temperature. I believe it was in the 20s. Let me check again, but it's 27 degrees outside right now, so that's pretty cold, and it feels like 17. And it's 73 degrees inside here. That is warm. So this little heater runs good. The gas right now is at right about here. So when I thought it was full. Like I said, I have it on max speeders to test it out. So if I went in the garage, I probably went at like half, probably 5. Because 73 degrees is warm. I mean, I'm happy with 65, 60. So like I said, I probably went on 5. Maybe I might run on 3. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, I'm happy with this. And like I said, high burns the fuel, so this tank will probably last on high, probably like I'll say like maybe 10, 12 hours, maybe. I don't know. I'll do a test and see how long can I run it on a high. That'll be my next video. But yeah, I'm happy with this. This is the high Hcalory Max Toolbox Max heater, and I'll make another video regarding the run test for high, and I'll maybe one for low if I have a lot of time, and then I'll make one with the power station that I have, the tiny one. Alright, y'all. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a wonderful day. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Definitely subscribe and definitely like my videos. It helps me out a lot. I'm slowly growing, but it's growing. I'm over 100 now followers. That's a good thing. Subscribers. I'm happy with that. Alright, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.